Hey guys, it's Holly here. So overnight for me, there was some brand new LEGO Harry Potter Summer 2021 news, and I'm very excited because the other day, if you didn't see, I did my Harry Potter predictions where I basically just sat down and talked about all of the set numbers and prices and kind of guessed what I thought they were. So this is kind of news, kind of isn't, kind of backs up my predictions, but we don't completely know. So if you're interested, I thought I would post about it anyway and kind of let you know. So for 76386, which is a $20 set, this set is supposed to have 217 pieces. For 76387, this one's a $40 set with 397 pieces. Set 76388 for $80 with 851 pieces. 76389 for $130 with 1,176 pieces, which honestly, that's the one that shocks me the most, and we'll come back to that one. And lastly, set 76390, $40 for 274. So with all of these set numbers, I kind of said this the other day, I personally think that these are all of like the regular summer wave, and I personally feel like 76390 could be some sort of retail exclusive coming at, like, you know, it's the second $40 set, like it's also separate to all the other set numbers and has a significantly lower piece count when you look at that. Part of me is also wondering if that's an advent calendar, considering it's almost 100 less than 397. But mainly, there's just two sets that I really want to talk about in particular, that being set 76389, the $130 set with the $1,176 piece count. Now, this to me feels extremely low. Like, I look back at the Hogwarts Astronomy Tower, which had 971 pieces, and that one did have a fair few big elements. Like, you had the base plate, you had the giant cone at the top, you had those massive, obnoxious white door frames as well. All of those are pretty large elements, which was like kind of like annoying to see. But with this $130 set in particular, I would have expected this piece count to be higher. Now, I think this is going to be Gringotts. I know quite a lot of people were disagreeing with me on that, and judging by the low piece count, I honestly still think this could be Gringotts, because Gringotts has a giant dome at the top. That would be quite a big dome piece. I imagine that would be kind of the Obi-Wan's hut dome piece. If they did that, you could potentially have a dragon. I feel like that's kind of pushing it, even though the dragon elements would be quite big. If it is Gringotts as well, potentially rail pieces as well. Those like cart tracks, they are quite expensive as well, which would make up for that price point. So that's what I'm kind of thinking with this, and that's kind of my mindset behind that. Then we've got 76390, which is another $40 set for 274. Like, that is very, very low. So either this could be some sort of advent calendar, which hasn't been confirmed. Star Wars, we know that there's going to be an advent calendar. We know which set it is. Harry Potter, we don't know if that's going to happen. I feel like they can do an advent calendar, because you've got Grimmauld Place, which has an entire Christmas scene that takes place. I feel like that would be a really great thing to go to. Also, with the advent calendars, they kind of go back to the films that they covered in the previous year, so that would also make a lot of sense. Otherwise, I'm kind of going back to the Black Lake. Now with that piece count, I'm starting to think maybe not. Now, I did originally think that the other $40 set was going to be some sort of buildable character, so now I'm thinking that that buildable character could be 76390 with that low piece count. That would make a lot of sense, because those buildable characters and like Hedwig, it used a lot of Technic pieces and a lot of big elements, and for them to do something like Buckbeak, or people were even saying it could be Forks, even Dobby could be a possibility, like with those massive ears, like that's going to use a lot of elements. So that would kind of understand the lower piece count compared to the rest of them, because those big pieces, they're going to cost a lot more to produce, which would make up that price point. Having all of these piece counts now makes me think that we're going to get some sort of news soon onto what these sets could be, and hopefully hear some rumors, and I am very, very excited for that. I imagine that's probably going to happen either late February or early March, just kind of judging by what happens every single year. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel down below. And until next time, I will see you later.